did break. I lost a paper cut, motions on automatic. Only one needs to care, to be willing to share. The gut movement, the widening tear.
I think I don't want to sleep because whether it's a bad day or a good day, I feel the same about my relationship with sleep. I feel like it's stealing from me. If I had a bad day, all I want to do is try to figure out a way to burn off that frustration, make that day better. If it's a good day, then the thought of the next day coming and being different is unbearable, and I'd rather just extend the day.
You stay inside most of the time, but you don't see into my mind. Why don't you come outside and see what it's like? I think you'll find that the weather is nice. You go get a drink, it's not as bad as you think. You puke in the sink, but you'll be fine. Wake up around 9, then you do it again and again and again and again.
Don't think. Thinking is the enemy of creativity. It's self-conscious, and anything self-conscious is lousy. You can't try to do things. You simply must do things. Ray Bradbury. This quote is part of a lot of my problems with creating things. Is I have a really hard time not overthinking everything I'm doing, whether or not it's good, bad, something in between, not meeting the standards that I think it should. And I think that is that's the case in everything in my life, but I think with my art it is specifically really hard to do what I want to do when I'm so worried about if I'm doing it well or if it's good enough.
You say I should journal every day, but I don't.
When you love something as much as I love art and the whole concept of art, you kind of equate it with life, whether it's, the bad things in life that's happened to you or the amazing things. You just kind of mix it with everything. It's not that art is separate. It's everything. It's a part of everything. It is life. I think I've really struggled for a long time being so distracted by a desire to impress, to be better than other people, or finally feel like I've ever had a win in my life, that I really stopped making art. It's really unhealthy, and it feels pointless to just make something so that maybe your friends will think you're cool, or they'll know you for some video you made, or maybe you'll finally get that recognition or that validation that you so desperately need, but you never will ever feel. And for me, I just never felt like I had ever really succeeded at anything. And that really, really made it hard to make any kind of art.
If I wanna, but that's not really what I wanna do.
I don't want to sleep because I have a lot of things that I haven't dealt with yet. And I have a lot of things I haven't worked through. And for whatever reason, I feel like that's just staying up late as I possibly can will help me cope. But the reality is when you've gone through a lot of things, you've suffered, or you've experienced something bad in your life, or many bad things in your life, you need to face those things. You need to deal with those things. And my art suffered because I didn't want to deal with things that were personal, because I was worried about how people would receive it or think it was over dramatic or something. And honestly, even with this, maybe this set makes no sense. Maybe I need to go back and redo the whole video to make it more clear or to make it more interesting. Or maybe I just need to go to sleep.